Very good evening, everyone. How are you all? Great. Now, last class we were doing journal entries. I hope you have understood about accounting equation approach. Now, before I start, have you done revision of all the transactions, whatever I have done in the class? Any doubt in that transactions? If you have any doubt, you can ask me right now so that we can first discuss the doubt, then we'll start. No doubt? Acha. Before we start, what do you think? Which one is more easier, traditional approach or modern approach? Traditional is more, so one is saying traditional, apart from that everyone is saying modern. So from my point of view also modern is more appropriate and modern is more easy to apply. Nothing to say till you say traditional, I will do by both ways, but dhire dhire you will only feel that modern is more easier as compared to traditional, correct now? But till you feel I will do the transaction by applying both the approach. If you are following traditional, you follow traditional, then also you need to think about modern. If you are following modern, do by modern, but you will think by traditional also, so we'll apply both. I hope you have understood that either we apply traditional or we apply modern, the journal entry remains same. Journal entry is not going to change. However, coming to accounting equation approach, this is more scientific. Why it is more scientific? Because it is derived from the balance sheet, and the our objective of the accounting is to prepare balance sheet where equity plus liability must be equal to asset. I hope you have understood. Equity means now capital plus profit. Profit is equal to income minus expense. Therefore, in a financial statement, there are five items, and modern approach deals with this five item only directly. Correct now. Traditional approach also deals with these five items, but not directly. They have said personal account, real account, and nominal account. Correct now. So, whatever may be the case. So, what was the last transaction number? O. Then write down P. One, two, or we'll take two more transactions. Then we'll shift to other concept. Write down sold personal car in cash of rupees. Yeah, sold personal car in cash for rupees 2 lakh, and amount was deposited into bank. Correct? Amount was deposited into bank. You can see personal car was sold, and from the sale of car, cash received and the cash was deposited into bank. Whenever I am saying bank and nothing is given, so it will be a business bank account. Understood? Because I am just giving you transaction for business. So understood, this bank will be business bank, not personal bank account. Correct? So what do you think? What will be the journal entry? Think and say. Sold personal car in cash. So of course you receive cash and that amount was deposited into bank. That amount was deposited into bank. बताओ. Cash account debit to bank account. Cash account debit to bank account. Just think and say. Now I think I have not asked. I said do. Analyze. First analyze and then let us discuss. Identify the two aspects. Identify the nature. Apply the rules. Do in this way. We are not in hurry, okay? We are not in hurry. Do analyze. Don't say me, analyze. Apply the rules I am saying. Well, what are two aspects? You are saying cash and bank. Okay, sir. Then what? But for cash, which account? You are saying cash account. Bank, which account? You are saying bank account. But the cash is what? Asset. Bank is what? Asset. Correct. I'm coming to the traditional rules after this. Then what? Increase in cash is increase in asset. But the bank is increasing or decreasing? Shouting. Acha. How many are saying cash is increasing? So cash is not increasing. So kata laga. You are saying cash is decreasing. So I said you received cash. How cash is decreasing? Arey, I'm asking, saying increasing. You are not raising hand. Just try to understand. Don't change your answer. I will die. You will also die, na? Stick to your points. Okay. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not to waste my time here. I said first increasing. Then you said decreasing. Then I come to decreasing. Then you are saying increasing. What is this? Stick to your point. There is nothing wrong in doing mistakes. Don't change your answer by thinking about others' answer. Okay. Stick to your answer. Don't change your answer. I said do mistake, okay, chalega. But you are not supposed to change your answer. Now once again, how many are saying increasing cash? Now they go raising hand. Okay. So those who are saying increasing cash, I am only asking to them. Okay. Now others will not answer. There is nothing to shout. So increasing cash, maja aaya. Now what about bank? You are saying decrease. Decreasing bank means bank is decreasing. So I said deposited into bank. So bank is also what? Increasing, na? It means both are increasing. So both are increasing means both are debited. Means this is kata laga. Something is wrong. Is when you will do, you will only feel that you are doing some mistake. But when you will do, then that mistake will come. When you will only think your mind, so we are Atma, not Paramatma. We are Atma, not Paramatma. We can't do everything in our mind. We need to write and do. Write and do. So I think those who have said increasing cash, somehow it is wrong because both cannot increase. Both cash account also asset, bank account also asset. So both cannot increase. Means something is wrong here. Okay. Coming to the other answer. How many are saying cash is decreasing? Decreasing. Yes. So what about bank? Huh? Increasing. So I said you received cash. You received cash. How cash can decrease? Huh? Deposited into bank. So first you receive now, then deposited. First you receive, then you will deposit now. Means actually this is also wrong. This is also wrong. Both are wrong. Means you are not able to identify the other aspect of this transaction. Bank is correct, but somehow other aspect is not correct. You want to say something? No, that is also wrong. Just try to understand. Everyone means the last whatever transaction we have done, have you came by revision? Have you revised? Have you revised? Huh? All the last transaction have you done revision? No, no. अभी right now don't revise. Have you done revision? Yes or no? जो कहेंगे सच के सिवा कुछ नहीं कहेंगे. ठीक है? और अगर आप झूठ बोलोगे तो पाप लगेगा. Understood? Have you done revision? Have you done revision? Have you done revision? Yes? Have you done revision? Have you done revision? तो बताओ. 10% they are saying done revision and result is also 10%. Na? Exam result is 10%. First thing, just try to understand. If you will not revise, nothing will help. Correct? Nothing will be think that you will come in class and you will pass. So it is not correct. You need to revise whatever has been done because I will give reference to my last classes. And if you are not able to answer, you have not done revision. Correct? And I already have given you some timetable. And that timetable was for weekdays. There was one Sunday also that you have not yet used. Correct? Means entire day was wasted. And don't give excuses that I have this work, I have this work, I have this work. Everyone is busy in their life. Correct? Everyone is busy. Those who take your paper, he will say, also I was busy to understand your answer. Correct? Understood? So this is not 100% right attitude. Okay? Chalo. Now, sold personal car, whether this car is a business asset, okay, so will not consider car account. Now, sale of car, you receive cash. But when you sell your personal car, will you receive personal cash or business cash? So, can this cash is also not an aspect. Please just try to understand. You receive cash, that is personal cash. That cash was deposited into business. If the cash was given into business, who has given? Who has given? Ram. Oh, अच्छा, ये बात. Who has given that cash into business? Ram. So Ram is there. I have not used his name. Sold. Who will sell? Ram will sell his personal car, receive personal cash, deposited that cash into business. So it means Ram has given his personal cash into business account. So for Ram, which account? Ram, which account? Capital account. Understood. So it means there is what? Ram. I'm not writing Ram, I'm writing owner. Okay. So there is one aspect honor. And can you see it is as simple as introduction of cash into the business? Whatever the first transaction we have done, that is only the meaning. Introduce cash into business by depositing into bank account. By depositing into bank account. So for honor which account? Capital account. Capital account. Capital account is capital. Increasing capital will be credited. Increasing capital will be credited. Then bank. Bank is what? Asset. And asset is what? Increase in asset will be debited. Understood? Have you understood? Correct. Okay, I have just given one transaction to identify how many of you have done revision. Correct now. The intention of giving this transaction to confuse. and to inform you that life is not so simple. Correct? Life is not so simple. Jhatka lagega. Correct? If you came here, so you are not here to ignore the importance of CA. You are here to understand the importance of CA. You will not get the food, not get the food cooked. To cook your food by your own. Understood? Even though I am teaching you, but I am only a guide. You need to cook the entire food by your own. Means self study is more important than coaching. You will not do self study, gone case. Correct? Understood? So the first day I have said it is very simple if you have a right attitude. If you will not follow that attitude throughout the coaching class, nothing will help. Because you also know that passing percentage is 10 to 15% or 20% in CA foundation. Or chalo 25%, not more than that. 75% will not pass. That 75% are those students who are not studying as per right approach. Got it? So you need to change, otherwise ICI will change you. Huh? You change by your own, otherwise ICI will change you. Okay? So I'm just not demotivating you. I'm with you, don't worry. And I will change you. But have patience and do whatever is required. Chalega? So can you say anyone have doubt about this modern rules? So can you explain the which rules? Traditional rules. So capital is which account? Personal account. Debit receiver, creditor, giver. So giver and it will be credited. So bank is what? Personal account. Bank is also a personal account. Bank is receiving or giving? Receiving. Therefore bank will be what? Debited. So you can see both aspects same and the journal entry was bank account debit to bank account debit to capital account. Bank account debit to capital account. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Got it? चलो मजा नहीं आया लेकिन मजा नहीं आया आई एम नॉट हैप्पी चलो then I don't queue correct goods worth rupees 20,000 was found defective and returned to Mr. A supplier of such goods correct is from Mr. A initially we purchased the goods so already we have passed one journal entry purchase account debit to A correct and if you remember in the last class already we have done this transaction check karenge you can see in the last class we have done that one transaction this was the transaction number yeah point number E purchase furniture for office use in credit from Mr. A office use था चलो ठीक है I have not seen office use or will change the name only office purchase furniture of 20,000 purchase furniture of rupees 2 lakh from Mr. Y in credit. So I will change the name Mr. Y. Can I write down Mr. Y? Correct? Better you write down Mr. Y so that it can be continuation of that example. Understood? Mr. Y. So when we have done that transaction, our journal entry was purchase account debit to Mr. Y. Purchase account debit to Mr. Y. So can you see nothing but return of such goods? Return of such goods. So whenever return, so reverse the entry. Reverse the entry. You need to cancel the entire transaction to the extent of rupees 20,000. So we can simply say Y account debit to purchase. We can simply say Y account debit to purchase. But I have said goods are returned, whenever goods are returned, a special account is there. Which account? Purchase return. So therefore, always we'll use which account? purchase return account. So what journal entry you'll do? From Mr. Y account debit to Mr. Y account debit to purchase return. Understood? Y account debit to purchase return. Correct? To purchase return account. Means, can I say we have done Y account debit to purchase? That is also correct. Y account debit to purchase, that will decrease your purchase. Yeah, purchase return also decrease your purchase only. So both will give same effect in your balance sheet or SOPL, whatever I want to say. But can I say will not change the accounting practice. For return of goods, in CA Foundation will use which account? Purchase return account. Once you become CA, you can use purchase account also. But from examination point of view, we need to follow what ICI is following. What is the traditional accounting? Traditional accounting is that we open which account? Purchase return account. That only will follow to get marks in exam. Correct? Means if you follow the rules, then can you help me in modern rules? Badao. My account is what? Liability. My account is liability. And can I see it is decrease in liability? Decrease in liability will be debited. And purchase return is what? Asset. Very good. Decrease in asset will be what? Credited. So purchase account is also asset. So purchase return account will be also asset. Purchase account represent increase in asset. Purchase return account represent decrease in asset. Understood? Correct. Similarly, if you want to apply modern rules, so modern rules, batao. Y account is what? Personal account. Debit the receiver. So Y is receiving back the goods. Correct. And debit the receiver, so it will be debited. And purchase return is what? Real account. And can I say goods is going out, and going out means what? Credited. Understood? Have you understood? Correct? Simple. Similarly, if I will say that goods worth rupees 10,000 was rejected and returned by one customer, Mr. C. Mr. C was one of the customer to whom initially we have sold some goods. Initially, when we have sold some goods, we have passed one journal entry. Key account debit to sales. Let's see whether we have done that journal entry or not. Yes, we have done. You can see which transaction, this transaction C account debit to sales. So already we have done this transaction. Now C was not satisfied with the quality of goods and he returned the goods. So can I simply, it will be reverse entry. Means we can say sales account debit to Mr. C. That is also correct. But in exam, we'll follow what? Sales return account. So what journal entry will do बताओ? Sales return account debit to Mr. C. Sales return account debit to Mr. C account. Correct. If I apply modern rules, but the sales return is what? Sales return is what? Sales is what? Sales is income. Sales means increase in income. So sales return will be decrease in income. Correct. Sales means what? Income. Sales account is income account. Income account na. So sales means increase in income. So sales return is decrease in income. So can I say it is income? Income is decreasing. Decreasing income will be debited. Understood? Correct. Similarly, C is what? C is what? Was an asset because some amount was receivable from C. Any amount receivable from C is what? C is the receivable. Receivable means asset. So he was initially asset, but now decrease in asset. Decrease in asset will be credited. Correct now. So debtor means asset. Creditor means liability. So debtor means for sale of goods. Sale of goods we create an asset, and for purchase of goods we create a liability. Correct? Understood? Debtor, creditor. So here C is for debtor or creditor. He was a debtor. Now there will be decrease in debtor. Decrease in debtor means decrease in asset. Understood? Correct. Now if we apply more, traditional rules, so C is what? Personal account. Personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. So here C is returning the goods. C is the giver of goods. So giver of goods. So can I say he will be credited? But a doubt will come for sales return, because sales return normally, I don't know what you have done in your class 11 12, but in your class 11 12, I think your teacher has said that sales return is an expense. But actually sales return is not an expense. Sales return is not an expense. It is decreasing income. How it can be expense? If it is an expense, then it will come in the expense side of SOPL. But I think you have prepared trading account. Trading account you have prepared. Sales return was deducted from where? In trading account, sales return used to deduct from where? Sales amount means decrease in income. Na, it is not an expense. If expense, then write down in expense side. It is decrease in income. And can I say for decrease in income, there is no rules. They said all income will be credited, all expense will be debited. So can you see in these, I can say in these somehow which rule will fail? Traditional rules will fail. Now we can apply if you will say sales return an expense, then all expense debited. But I will say sales return is not an expense, because we need to apply a definition. Definition says that expense means outflow of expenditure, but there is no outflow of expenditure. No, it is not an expenditure. How it can be an expense? Are you getting? We are not here to compromise. We are not here to compromise. Now I will say somehow we are not able to apply which rules? Traditional rules. If you want to compromise, so we'll say, "Acha, chalo, मान लो, this is an expense will be debited." It's just like a compromise, na? Correct? If I stick to concept, not an expense, it is not decrease in income. It is not an expense, it is decrease in income. Expense and decrease in income are two different terms. Two different terms. Understood? Correct. So, for my point of view, in this, what will fail? Traditional rules will fail. We will not be able to apply traditional rules conceptually. Conceptually, we will not be able to apply. And therefore, I always say, which rule is more scientific? Modern rule is more scientific. Understood? Have you understood this point? Follow. Hello. Write down. Yes. Sale of car. Sale of car for rupees 2 lakh in cash. So now, if I have not said anything about personal car, it will be business car. Correct? The sale of car for rupees 2 lakh in cash. You do. If nothing is given, it will be business car. Okay. What you have done? What are two aspects? Cash and it is cash account debit to car account. All have done this. All have done this. So the cash is what? Asset. Increase in asset will be debited. Car is what? Asset. Decrease in asset will be credited. Very simple. Correct. Now coming to what? Traditional. Cash is what? Real account. Car is what? Real account. Cash is coming in. Car is going out. So it will be debited and this will be credited. Okay. Chalo. Understood. T. Write down. Everyone. Salary of rupees 1 lakh was paid cash to Mr. Ramu, an employee. An employee. Understood? बताओ. What are two aspects? Salary and Ramu or what? Now salary was paid to employee in cash. So can you say then we are not supposed to open Ramu account because already we paid in cash. Correct now. It is cash account. Two aspects are salary and cash account. What journal entry you have done? Salary account debit to what? Cash account. Understood why we have not opened Ramu account? Why we have not opened Ramu account? Because already paid in cash. Now there is no amount is payable to what? Ramu. No amount is payable to Ramu. There is no need to open personal account. Personal account means what? Either payable or receivable. Either payable or receivable. Is some relationship with them. But if you have already paid, then that account is not required. But salary is what? Expense. Expense is increasing. Debit is cash is what? Asset. Decrease in asset, crediting. Understood? Are you now comfortable with modern rules? What do you think? One is more okay. बोलो चलो ठीक है. तो बताओ salary is what? Nominal account. All expenses will be debited. All expenses will be debited. Cash is what? Real account. Real account is what? Going out. And going out means credited. चलेगा? Q. Salary of rupees 1 lakh was due and payable to what? Sir Ramu, understood this point? Is also an employee. Is an employee. But have you understood similar transaction? What journal entry? Ramu account debit to, so Ramu account debit to salary. Okay, sir. Ramu account debit to salary. No, sound is not coming. Yes or no? Everyone is yes. Pakka. One thing that no one is applying their common sense. One is saying Ramu account debit. Everyone is following that. Someone says from there Ramu account debit. Maja aa raha, laga do debit. Why you are not applying? Apply the rules. Don't frame Jana entries. I said apply the rules. First apply the rules, then find out which account is debited, which account is credited. I said once you become expert, then only we'll do direct Jana entry. Till now you are not expert. Someone said Ramu account debit, मजा आ रहा है. Hmm? मजा आ रहा है. अरे बाबा, salary will be always an expense. It will be debited. All expenses are debited. How can you credit salary? Expense will be always rule. Expense will be always debited. It can't be credited until there is a decrease in salary. So here, if you are paying salary, there is an increase in salary, na? Correct. So here, salary account debit to Ramu, na? अरे बोलना रे. But the salary is what? Expense. Increase or decrease? Increase in expense will be debited. Ramu is what? The amount is payable to Ramu. Is due and payable. Any amount payable is what? Liability. Liability is increasing or decreasing? Increase in liability will be credited. Apply which rules now? Traditional rules. बताओ. Salary is a nominal account. All expenses will be debited. Correct. Ramu is which account? Personal account. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So here Ramu is giving what? Uh, uh, what he has received. Till now nothing was received. Now he will receive in future. So Ramu is what? Personal account. And of course credited means the account is credited. So he will be giver or receiver. Are Baba, if one account is debited, other will be again debited. Bolo. If one account is debited, other will be again debited. मजा आ रहा है? Two debit. But one account is debited, other will be always understood point. Now what our golden rule says? Debit the receiver. Ramu is giver na. Ramu can't be receiver here. Ramu is giver only. What he is giving? Arey Gazab. He is giving. He is the giver of services. Yeah, I say don't apply which rules. There's lot of confusion. Till now you have never applied this in your bachpan. Your bachpan said what? Salary account debit Ramu. Ha sir. Salary account debit to Ramu. Salary account debit to Ramu. You have done. Bole yes or no? Correct na. You need to apply it na. So now he said correctly. He is a giver. Giver of what? Services. Therefore I said don't apply it. Lot of confusion is there. Which one is it? देखो easy है. Increase, decrease, increase, decrease. Nothing to apply only. It is very simple now. Modern rules is very simple and scientific also. I am not saying you can't do by traditional rules, but you can immediately apply what? Modern rules. Correct? Understood? But it is your choice. Fully your choice. I will not force you. Correct? So can I say he is a giver of what? Write down. He is a giver of. Write down somewhere. He is a giver of services. And every giver will be credited. However, you have never done this type of journal entry. Your teacher has given one journal entry. You know what was the journal entry your teacher has given? Your teacher has never given Ramu account. Your teacher, his previous teacher, not your previous teacher has said salary account debit to outstanding salary. आउटस्टैंडिंग सैलरी, रिमेम्बर, याद आया? अरे बोलना रे, आउटस्टैंडिंग सैलरी विच अकाउंट, नॉमिनल, पर्सनल और रियल? अरे नालायक, if Ramu is personal, outstanding salary will be nominal. Outstanding salary is also what, personal, but which personal? Representative personal account. He will represent whom? रामू। अब कुछ फील हो रहा है? कुछ फील हो रहा है? अरे बोलना रे, तो we'll also use that account only, outstanding salary, nothing to worry. But when the time will come, is when the time will come, I will only inform you about outstanding salary. Right now I am discussing about outstanding salary because I know you know outstanding salary. You have never used Ramu account. You have never used Ramu account. But can I say, if you are not using outstanding salary, I say representative personal account is used to simplify the accounting. Means if they have 1 lakh employee, so we will not say na Ramu, Syamu, Gamu, Ulu. That is very difficult to open so many accounts. In Reliance Industry Limited, there are 1 crore employee. So will you open 1 crore employee account? It is not at all possible. Therefore, we open one account, outstanding salary, which will represent all employee. Maja aa raha hai. So to simplify accounting, we use representative personal account. So of course, in later classes, I will only say which account, outstanding salary account. But I just want to inform you that here only, because you have used such account in your life previously. So you can also say this salary account debit to outstanding salary account. That is also correct. In exam will pass this journal entry only, salary account debit to outstanding salary account. So outstanding salary account represent whom? Ramu, or employee. So outstanding salary is which account? Personal, nominal or real? Personal account. Personal account is representative personal account. You will apply modern rules of that. So outstanding salary represent Ramu. And Ramu is the giver or receiver? Now बताओ. This was totally rectification entry in your bachpan. Salary account debit to outstanding salary, and you have never applied the rules. Now I am applying both the rules and we are getting the answer. We are getting the answer. Correct. Just write down Ramu. Instead of Ramu, we can also open which account? Outstanding salary account. Outstanding salary is a representative personal account. Right, Nare? Right. So outstanding salary is a representative personal account. बहुत हो गया ना? बहुत हो गया. You have done so many journal entries. Now I think somewhat, not fully, you are comfortable with both the rules. I'm not saying right now you become expert because it will take time. It will take time. Correct now, and I'm assuming that you are doing accounting for the first time. But given a chance, you are able to apply the rules. Bolo ya suno. You are able to frame the rules. With some mistake chalega, but once you are doing mistake and once it is rectified, you are able to, yes, you have done some mistake and this is the correct journal entry. And you are able to understand what mistake you have done. Chalega? Comfortable? So can I assume that it is now Thora understood? Not pura but Thora. Now, before going to some other concept, let me introduce some more journal entries only. That one topic, application of goods purchased. Topic is what? Application of goods purchased. So can I say when you have purchased the goods, either you are purchasing cash, either you are purchasing cash or in credit or in credit. This both transaction we have done. If you are purchasing cash, then what journal entry you have done? Purchase account debit. Purchase account debit to cash, bolo yes or no? And if you have done purchasing credit, then what journal entry you have done? Purchase account debit to. You can say if the name of the party is not given, then we can use which account? Creditor account or trade payable account. I have already informed you about this. Creditor account, trade payable account, or account payable account. Remember? So I think these two journal entries okay. Already we have done. Now sometime what happen? Whatever goods purchased that is held for sale means in future we'll sell it. But it might happen we have not sold it, but we have used it for some other purpose. This is quite possible. So there are some application of goods. Normally these are very favorite journal entry of ICI. Let us introduce that type of transaction type. Correct now. Now whenever we apply, yeah, whenever we use the goods purchase, the goods will increase or decrease. Whenever you will use the goods purchase, the goods will increase or decrease. Decrease. So there will be decreasing goods. Will decrease in goods. Head on. Point number one. Goods distributed as free samples to customers. Understood? Goods distributed as free sample customer. Normally what happens, we purchase the goods but the customer will come, customer will say we want to just test the sample of that, to will give some sample free of cost. Normally it happens. So goods is given na. So goods is decreasing, and for what purpose? For free sample. So free sample, when you have distributed that free sample is what? You need to open one account. Okay, the other aspect is what? An expense, because you have distributed the goods. Can you say? And that distribution you have done because you know that you receive some benefit in future. Correct now. And normally what happens? Free sample will be considered as an expense account. As an expense account. So what journal entry you will do? Can you say? Free sample, to give a name na. So free sample expense ka we need to give a name. The name is what? Free sample account. You can say sample account. You can say sales promotion account. It is only for promotional activities. You can use either free sample account or sales promotion account. Correct? So free sample account debit to what? What? बताओ? To expense will be debited because increase in expense. Other aspect will be what? But what you have distributed. But what you have distributed, goods. Goods is decreasing or not? So for goods, which account you have already opened? Purchase account. So now there will be decreasing purchase. So which account will be credited? Purchase account na. To purchase account. To purchase account. I said purchase represent what? Goods. Purchase represent what? Goods. Once again, don't use personal account till some amount is receivable or payable. You are saying customer account means you are not able to understand my emotions. I said use personal account only when there is some amount receivable or payable. So once you have distributed free sample to the customer, any amount receivable from customer, so why you have said customer account? Some amount is receivable or payable to any person, then only we open personal account. So here you have given goods as free sample, nothing is received. Free na. Free means free. So nothing is receivable from that customer. So will you open customer account? Will you open customer account? The customer account will not be opened. So there are two aspects. One is goods and you have distributed as free sample. Free sample means what? You have given. Given na. Correct? For promotional activity, it become an expense. It become an expense. So free sample. So can I say it is an expense and there is an increase in expense, therefore debited. Now I will be only use what? Modern rules. I think now you are comfortable with the modern rules. थोड़ा थोड़ा चलो I will use both. And बताओ, purchase is what? Asset account. Decrease in asset will be what? Credited. Here also nominal account, all expense will be debited. This purchase real account and goods are going out. and therefore it will be credited. Understood? Free sample account debit to purchase. Got it? Correct. Now, point number 2. Goods given as donation poor children. Understood? Goods given as donation. Sometime what happens? Suppose we are the grocery dealer, so we some rice 1 kg, 2 kg as donation for people. Or suppose we are stationery business. Some poor child will come, will give the stationery to that poor children to help them. Normally, this type of donation we give. So not give cash, we'll give donation in kind, and we distribute our goods as donation. Already purchase account is debited. Now we are giving donation. So what journal entry batao? Donation account debit to what? I hope now you are able to understand. So donation account debit to purchase account. Purchase account. Batao. It is an expense. Increase will be debited. It is an asset. Decrease will be created. Correct. Now can you write down these modern rules and golden rules by your own? If you are applying modern, write down modern. If you are applying golden, write down golden. And doubt, you can ask me. Chalega? I think now doubt will not come about the application of rules. Have you understood donation account debit to purchase? Simple. Point number 3. Write down. Goods used by owner for self-consumption. Self-consumption. Understood. Is it might happen we are a grocery dealer. Owner only withdraw the goods for their family purpose. He has only taken 1 kg of rice because his wife called and demanded for what? 1 kg of rice. It is used for self-consumption. Means goods are withdrawn by the owner. Goods are withdrawn by the owner for self-consumption. But for withdrawn, which account? Drawing account. What journal entry? Drawing account debit to purchase account. Understood? Drawing account debit to purchase account. Correct? The drawing is an expense. Increase in expense will be debited. Correct? What I have done mistake? Huh? Oh, thank you very much. It means in class you are with me, but in exam I am not with you. Okay? If I am doing mistake, nothing will happen to me. But if you are doing mistake, your marks will be deducted. Okay? So I am not with you in your exam. You can help me, but I can't help you. Chalega? Intensely I have done the mistake to understand whether you are sleeping or you are not sleeping. Correct? So drawing is a capital account and decreasing capital will be what? Debited. Correct? Purchase is asset account. Decrease in asset will be created. Have you applied modern golden rules? No. You apply will not apply. मजा आ रहा है? Modern rules मजा आ रहा है? Easy ना? Correct. Don't say because I am saying. ठीक है? But धीरे धीरे I think you will only say. Point number 4. Goods taken by Mr. Ramu. Ramu is what? Employee. Correct? as a part of his salary. Understood? Correct. Means he has withdrawn what? Some goods and that amount is deducted from his salary. Correct? Understood? Means now he will not be paid in cash, he is paid in kind. What journal entry? बताओ बोलो बोलो. Means instead of receiving cash, what he has received? Goods. Means service, this can I say salary is paid not in cash, salary is paid in the form of goods. What journal entry? Salary account debit to purchase account. Simple. Is one thing is clear that in all these transactions which account is created? Purchase account. Only you need to find out other aspect. The application of goods, so always goods will decrease. Only we need to understand what is the other aspect of this account. Understood? Salary account debit to purchase. Salary account debit to purchase. Correct? Goods. Can I say in my example, goods was furniture because I started with furniture dealer. So I'm writing goods means furniture. The goods here was furniture. The goods was taken and for office purpose. Was now for office purpose. Understood? Means initially it was purchased for sale purpose. So we have opened which account? We have opened which account? Purchase account. Initially it was purchased for sale purpose. So we have opened which account? Purchase account. But the same goods can be used for what? Office purpose. Means out of many goods we have taken one furniture and we have used for office purpose. Correct? Quite possible. Quite possible now. What will be the entry? Very good. Furniture account debited to. Very good. Understood. So now we'll open furniture account debit. Furniture account means respective fixed asset account debit to what? To purchase account. We can see both are asset. One is increase in asset, one is decrease in asset. Means increase in office furniture but decrease in goods. We are increasing office furniture but we are decreasing goods. Understood? I hope you have understood this point. Any doubt? So I think this also you have. Normally they ask this type of transaction and students are confused with transaction exam. But I hope now it is okay. Correct? No doubt. Now, how many rules we have done? No. Three rules. Say I say revise and come. Rule number one is what? Separate entity concept. Rule number two is what? Money measurement concept. Rule number three is what? Dual aspect concept. Any doubt in these three rules? No doubt? Correct. Can we start with rule number four? Write down rule number four. So which rule, sir? The rule is what? Periodicity concept means there is some accounting period. Accounting period. From that, the name comes periodicity concept. I hope you all know that a financial statement for a particular accounting year. correct? Because of which concept? Periodicity concept, correct. Now means what this concept says, that business having long life, correct? Means if we say it has a long life, but to understand the business language, we should divide the life of business small unit, and that unit is known as accounting period, correct? So suppose this is the life, so we divide into two accounting period, suppose, and for every accounting period we prepare the financial statement for that particular, correct? So this accounting period means what? Accounting period means what? For this particular accounting period, we'll prepare what? Financial statement. When I say financial statement, means financial statement consists of balance sheet, statement of profit and loss, cash flow statement, and notes to account. Correct? Understood? So the long life of the business is divided into small units, and we prepare our financial statement for that particular accounting period. Correct? Now, what will be this accounting period? Normally, this accounting period has not been defined. Means what will be the tenure? Means what will be the in one accounting period how many months will fall? That is not defined. But as per practice, we know that accounting period consists of, as per accounting practice, it consists of how many months? 12 months. And this 12 months ends with what? Ends with 31st March. Which we do not follow calendar year, we follow what? Financial year. Follow what? Financial year. Understood? Because of our act or whatever. Correct? So we prepare our financial statement starting from 1st April, ending with what? 31st March. Correct? Means it does not mean that we cannot have an accounting period for 6 months. We can have accounting period for 6 months also. Means if we decide that we'll prepare financial statement for every 6 months, so it means 1 6 month will be one accounting period. But normally, as per practice, we follow what? As per practice, we follow 12 months. Understood? Correct. So we can't change our practice. Can't change our practice. Is what I am saying. This accounting period has not been defined. Therefore, it can be either more than 12 months or less than 12 months. Or it can be 12 months. But as per practice, we follow 12 months. Therefore, can I say it? The 12 month may consist of the 12 month may start from 1st Jan to 31st 12. It may start from 1st April to 31st March. Or it may start from any of the month. For example, if I decided, let us say our accounting period will consist start from start from uh, start from 1st July to 30th June. Then also 12 month, na? 1st July to 30th June, also 12 months. You can say in this way, but no. Our practice says what? It will start with 1st April to 31st March. I don't know about Pakistan, but India to follow this. We need to understand what India is, what Indian entities are following. I know. No, 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 everywhere, normally. But I am here to teach you about India, na? I don't know what Pakistan is following. Pakistan may follow what other period as per Pakistan Act or whatever. They may follow a 6 month, 8 month, 9 month. We are not going to challenge that now. We are here to understand what we are doing as per Indian accounting or whatever practice. Correct? We follow what? 31st March, and we follow 31st March because of Income Tax Act. Because of Income Tax and Companies Act. I don't want to use this term, but because of specific act, follow 31st March. Our Income Tax Act says that we need to pay tax for this financial year, and because of that reason, we are doing accounting for this particular financial year, ending with what? 31st March. If our Income Tax Act says no, follow calendar year, so we follow what calendar year only? Got it? Yes, sir. Write down. As per this concept, financial statement. Now you know what a financial statement are prepared for a particular period, correct? That is in bracket known as what? Known as accounting period. Known as accounting period. Full stop. Can be either 12 months or more than or what? Less than 12 months. Understood what I am saying? Understood. However, however, as per Income Tax Act and write down Companies Act, correct? Accounting period consists of what? 12 months and it starts with 1st April and ends with 31st March, correct? Follow. Understood? Any doubt? Have you understood this point? Means, can I say as per this concept, if I am saying this is one accounting period, this is one accounting period, this is one accounting period, this is one accounting period. So this start with suppose 1/4/2020, 31st March 2021. This will be 31st March 2022. This will be 31st March 2020. This will be 31st March 2024. So this become one accounting period. So can you see if I am dealing with this accounting period, we call it what? Call it financial year FY. FY means financial year 2021. We call it what? Financial year 2021. Correct. And can I say if I am preparing financial statement for 2021, can I say for this accounting period, we should record income and expense of this period. So we should record income of this period in this accounting period. We should record expense of this accounting period in this financial year only. We should record asset of this financial year in this financial year only. We should record liability of this financial year in this financial year only. Correct? Understood? Have you understood this point? Correct. Means just try to understand what I am saying. Just try to understand. I'm just giving one example. You said okay, we have understood. And I said yes. So you said yes. So what I am saying, income of 2021 should be recorded in 2021 only. Expense of 2021 should be recorded in 2021 only. Are you able to understand? Correct? Once again. Once again I am saying, have we understood this concept, periodicity concept? As per this, we need to first define our accounting period. So we need to first find out for which accounting period we are preparing the financial statement. So in this example, I said we are preparing the financial statement for 2021. 2021 means it start with 1st April 2020 and ends with 31st March 2021. So what I am saying, income of 2021 will be recorded in 2021 only. Expense of 2021 will be recorded in 2021 only. Have you understood this? Can I give an example? Let's see whether you have understood my emotions or not. Correct? Now, everyone, just try to understand. Salary of 2021 paid in 2021 first transaction. Correct? Second, salary of 2021 paid in 21-22. Quite possible? Why not possible? Like what I am saying, salary of 2021 paid in this year only. Possible or not? Salary of this year, I have not paid in this year. I have paid in next year. What is wrong in this? It is a transaction. Transaction is possible or not? Everything is possible. Transaction is possible. Then we'll form journal entry, na? First, I am saying whether such transaction is possible or not. Yes, why not? I don't have cash. I will say pay up. I will take after 1 year. अरे बोलना रे. Correct ना? अभी right now you have not paid fees also. So it means not it is not yet paid na. Quite possible. बोलना रे. So salary of 2021 paid in 2021. This you have understood. Salary of 2021 paid in next year. Quite possible or not? Not understand. Not understanding. अरे बाबा अभी तो क्या saying transaction then recording then ledger then balance it ना. Why you are going to balance it directly? Is right, sir, it will be shown in balance sheet. But till now we have not started balance sheet only. Whether I have started balance sheet, then I am saying whether this transaction is possible or not. Why you are going to balance sheet? Transaction, I am saying transaction is possible or not. Whether it will come in balance sheet, whether it will not come in balance sheet, that is not a question. Question is what? Whether this transaction is possible or not. That is the question. You are thinking about balance sheet. I am asking A for apple. You are saying sir B for ball. But I have not started B for ball. अरे बोलना रे. You have done somewhere. What I can do? One second. Stick to my question. Whether this transaction is possible or not. That I have asked. I have not asked any journal entry. I have not asked whether it will come in PL or not. Now my next question will be something. Correct? What I am saying, this transaction is possible or not? So once again, salary of 2021 paid in 2021. Salary of 2021 paid in 21-22. Quite possible. My question to you all. This expense, salary is an expense, will be recorded in 2021. This expense will be recorded in 2021 or expense I am saying. Expense. Every transaction has two aspects. Right now I am talking about expense. Okay. Are we reading? May have other aspect also. Right now we are discussing about one aspect, expense. My question to you, this expense will be recorded in 2021 or 21-22. So the point number 1 will be recorded in which year? 2021. Point number 2. डाउट तो आया ना. मजा तो आया. मजा आया. मजा क्यों आया? Because now you are thinking. You are thinking. One second. One second. Still, whatever I am saying, forget what was done. One second, let us come to the concept. What this concept says that financial statement will be prepared for a particular accounting. This accounting period as per income tax act or whatever start with 1st April and end with 31st. So normally we follow financial year and that is known as accounting period. Then I said, as per this concept, all income of this year will be recorded in this year. All expense of this year will be recorded in this year. Any doubt about this? All income of this year will be recorded in this year. Follow yes or no? All expense of this year will be recorded in this year. Any doubt about this? Then I have given two example to you. The salary of 2021 paid in 2021. It will be recorded in which year? In this no doubt. Is this will be recorded in 2021? Now my next question was salary of 2021 paid in 21-22. It will be recorded in which year? 21. How many are saying 2021? It means two-person have understood my emotion. Correct? Nalayak, Nalayak, try to understand. I say salary. But the what I have written? Salary of which year? So it is an expense of which year? And what I have said, expense of 2021 will be recorded in 2021 only. That was the only concept. I said every transaction aspect. You are thinking about other aspect. You are thinking about other aspect. Why you are going to other aspect? I am asking about salary. You are saying about cash is paid or not? Are cash is paid or not? Other aspect or not? What I said, as per this concept, income of this year will be recorded in this year, expense of this year will be recorded in this year. That was the point. Whether paid or not paid, that is the other aspect. Stick to what I am saying. Try to understand what I am saying. Every transaction has how many aspects? So right now I am discussing about expense. Expense is one of the aspects. What I am saying, expense of this year will be recorded in this year. Income of this year will be recorded in this year. And you said yes, I have understood. You only said no. अरे बोलना से you only said yes sir we have understood and I have given an example to understand whether you are understanding or not. It means you have not understood my emotions. Once again I am saying what I said, as per this concept, income of this year will be recorded in this year, whether received or not received. There. Once again, income of this year means which year? 2021. Income of this year will be recorded in this year, whether received or not received. That is other aspect. Expense of this year will be recorded in this year, whether paid or not paid. now मजा आया? अरे बोलना रे. And this is another concept known as accrual concept. Known as which concept? Accrual concept. Accrual concept. I think नाम तो सुना होगा. How many have done accrual concept? नाम सुना होगा. You have not heard. Huh? No one has done this concept. Without this, so we cannot do anything. Means if you have prepared balance sheet without this concept, all rectification. Entire thing was rectification. Have you understood what I am saying? Once again, can we repeat with me? Periodicity concept means what? We prepare a financial statement for a particular accounting period. Correct? Now, please, whenever I am asking question, open your eyes, open your mind, and stick to my class. Stick to my class. Forget whatever you have done. Now, I think this is the time you need to realize that what you have done was okay. मजा आया था. But if you continue that, the maja will become saja. Correct? I hope you understand. I am not saying that whatever faculty has given you the lectures or classes, whatever, he is always best. I am not saying that he was not best. He was best, but as per class 11 to. Now you are into a professional. Correct? I always respect my class 12 accounting teacher because I got 99. Because of him only now. But in CA Foundation, I realize what he has done with me. But I always respect him because the initial days accounting was the knowledge was given by him on. Correct? Then I improved myself. That is the other thing. Correct now. Understood what I am saying? So I need to respect him. Anytime when I go to my native, whenever I meet him, I just stop and touch his. Are you getting? That is the respect I need to give. But I know what he has done with me. Correct, now that I know. But I need to respect or not? And respect. Because initial accounting knowledge he has only given. Correct? He has only given what I am saying. One second. So I hope you have understood we are doing accounting for 2021. Now I said income of this year will be recorded in this year, whether received or not received. Expense of this year will be recorded in this year, whether paid or not paid. This will give rise to another concept. Another concept is as accrual concept. Correct? So can we start with another concept? Is can I say accrual concept has been derived from periodicity concept? Correct? Accrual. Accrual. I'm writing the spelling, don't worry. Rule number 5. ACCRUAL concept. Correct? Accrual concept. Write down. As per this concept, income will be recorded income will be recorded in which year? When it is earned. When it is earned for a particular accounting period. Understood? For a particular accounting, whether what? Received or not received. Correct? Understood? Whether received or not received. Similarly, expense will be recorded when it is incurred, incurred for a particular accounting period. When it sorry, for a particular accounting period, whether it is paid or not paid. Whether it is paid or not paid. Understood? In other words, income and expense are recorded in SOPL. SOPL means what? Statement of profit and loss of that accounting period which they are they relate. They relate. Understood? Understood? Fine. Means when I am saying statement of PL, because you all know that income will be credited and expense will be debited. So you know, correct? Means we write down all income here. This is the first aspect. Whether received or receivable, बोले yes or no? Or receivable, understood? Means can I say if received, so cash will increase in the balance sheet. If receivable, so asset will increase in the balance sheet. So this is the other aspect in what? Balance sheet. If I am saying received, if I am saying received, so cash will increase in the balance sheet. If I am saying receivable, receivable means what? Asset na? Receivable means what? Asset. So asset will increase in the balance sheet. That is the other aspect. Similarly, when I am saying expense, expense will be recorded whether paid or payable or payable. So if it is paid, it will decrease cash in the balance sheet. Or payable, so it will increase liability in the balance sheet. So that is the second aspect of accounting. Right now, when I am saying SOPL, we are discussing about only one aspect. Income will be recorded whether received or receivable. Expense will be recorded whether paid or payable. In SOPL, we are discussing about SOPL. In SOPL, when I say income, income will be recorded where? In SOPL. When I am saying expense, expense will be recorded where? In SOPL. And already we have done this type of transaction. We have given you have done. We have already covered. Means when I say it, just try to understand everyone. When I say it for 2021, suppose everyone cash sales. Already we have done cash sales journal entry. What we have done? We have done the sale of goods in cash. Cash sales. What journal entry we have done? The cash account debit to sales. So this is income received. Sales means what? Income na? Income received. Income will be recorded in this year whether received or not received. When I say credit sales, what is the journal entry? Credit sales. What journal entry we have done? Debtor account debit to sales. But the income recorded or not? Income recorded whether received or not received. So already we have done this transaction. So this transaction was based on which concept? Accrual concept. That time I have not said, but now I am informing you. बोलना रे. And one more transaction I have done for expense. Ramu, या तो Ramu बोला ना salary. One I said salary account debit to cash means expense paid in cash. And once I said salary account debit to what? Or Ramu I have said initially. Ramu was what? Liability. So salary will be recorded. Expense na. This expense recorded in this financial year or this accounting period, whether paid or not paid. Already we have done this concept through journal entries. But that time I have not informed you. Now I am informing you. That is as per which concept? Accrual concept. Understood? Correct. So what I want to say, income of this year will be recorded in expense of this year will be recorded in this year, irrespective of receipt or payment. Irrespective of receipt or payment. Correct. So it means now I will take some examples. Let's see how you are reacting. Correct. Example number one. This is most important concept, and I have seen ICI ask some small conceptual question in topic for 5 marks. Correct. Can we start? Example number one. Any doubt? You have doubt? Huh? Everybody is like this. Any doubt you need to ask me. FY means what? But you 2020-21. The financial. So, rent paid 30,000. Rent unpaid 5,000. Understood? Unpaid means payable. Not paid in this year. Will be paid in this year? When it will be paid, we don't know. But it is an expense of. But what is the total expense? Total expense means rent expense is what? Rent expense is 35,000. So what amount will come in SOPL? 30,000 or 35,000? 35,000. Correct. Means if I ask journal entry for rent paid, what you will give? Rent account debit to what? Cash account. मजा आया? What amount you will say? 30,000 and 30,000. So what journal entry you will do for rent not paid but will be payable? So what you will say? Rent account debit to what? You will say, sir, give me the name of the party to whom it is payable. And if the party account is not known, what you will do? Outstanding rent account, or better use rent payable account. I will say that is the more appropriate name. Outstanding rent is not a correct name. You can use, but rent payable मजा आ रहा है. Simple है, rent payable. अरे बोल ना रे. Rent payable. Understood? I think more correct name rent payable. Now this rent payable is payable to the owner of that building. So it means it is which account? Personal account. In personal account also which account? Representative personal account. Whoever is understanding my emotions, मजा तो आ रहा है. देखो, just try to. If you will not understand my emotions, you get motion is an exam होला. You get some motions. Better you understand my emotions right now. Otherwise some motions will come. Correct? Got it? Motions are always painful, हाँ. बहुत पेन होता है. Exam also if you will not able to react, पेन तो होगा. But बताओ, what I want to say, कि expense कितना? Expense is how much? That only you said, not 30 plus 5. Liability is how much? Liability. Now देखो कितना simple. Expense will go to what? SOPL. This will go to SOPL. Liability will go where? Balance sheet. And cash will minus plus. Cash is decreasing now. So we'll do minus plus and the balance will go to what? Balance sheet. But it's simple now. Identify the nature and record wherever it is go. So it means rent is which account? Expense account. Rent payable is which account? Liability account. It will go to what? Liability side of the balance sheet. That is the objective now. Now if you apply modern rules, you are not able to understand whether it is an asset, liability or what. In modern rules, what we are doing? Rent is an expense, okay, it is an expense. But here you are saying personal account. First you will not be able to identify it is a personal account. It is a person. And there rectification came. Till now I think no one has informed you that this is a personal account. You know the journal entry, you have done a lot of time. Rent account debit to rent payable. Chalo, this you have not done. Salary account debit to salary payable you have done many time. Outstanding salary you have done, but nobody has informed you that outstanding salary is a personal account. Means you have done journal entry without applying the rule. without applying the rules. And there rectification came. For the CA foundation, you will pass with rectification. You can pass CA foundation with rectification. But I am thinking about what? CA final. Objective is CA final, na? Correct na? CA final pass. What will happen in CA inter pass? Then what will happen in CA final? There are many students who give attempt pay attempt in CA final. Achha, you only say anyone who is passing CA foundation and CA inter. That is also not easy exam. Huh? CA foundation is also not easy. CA inter is also not easy exam. If you has passed this exam, बताओ extraordinary or not? Not easy, Ray. CA inter also passed. It is exceptional. God gifted. Yeah, you also passing, don't worry. God gifted or not? Hard work and God gifted. But CA inter pass, Ray. I think if it's someone who is CA final, you are respecting or not? You are giving respect or not? If someone is saying that I am in CA final, first he will do like this. I am CA final. And CA तक ऐसे हो जाता. Correct ना? So he is like this now, right now. I am a CA final student. What do you want to know? Ask me. Someone has said you like this. You will meet. Don't worry. I'm saying future tense for you. This is for future tense for you. Those who have met, how many have made CA final students? Right? So attitude is something different. Acha, CA foundation. Let's see how many will pass. And if you, he will never say his number of attempt, huh? Okay, come, enjoy. Any doubt, ask me, huh? I'm with you. ऐसे बोला. So can I say respect and you start respecting him? Correct now. You started respecting him because you know he passed CA foundation, one of the toughest exam, and that student takes any attempt. It means is something lacking in what CA foundation. So I don't want that from your point of view. Once you pass CA foundation, CA inter, CA final one attempt. That is the objective. Objective is not CA foundation. Objective is not CA inter. Objective is what CA final. We are working on that. We are working on that. And this all I am not teaching you out of syllabus. Huh? If you refer ICS study materials, dot to dot I am teaching. Because I don't give free seva. I am Pakka Chartered Accountant, Pakka Marwari, Pakka Indian. Know about Marwari? So Marwari are Pakka, matlab they don't give any free seva. Huh? First they will take money, then they will say what work you want. So I am Pakka CA, Pakka Marwari and Pakka Indian. Indian. Correct. I have three characteristics. I will never provide any free seva. So I will teach you whatever fees you have given. Correct. So I will teach you as per ICA only. You can match whatever I am teaching. I am not teaching extra. Don't think, अरे sir कितना पढ़ा रहे हैं. There is nothing extra. The others are not teaching. What can I do? Correct ना. चलो. Have you understood this point? Have you? Can I give one more example? Can I give one more example? Achha, this is which account? You have written representative. They ask in exam, rent payable is a representative personal account. True or false? True. Now the true na. True. Chalo. One more. Now you will apply your. बहुत easy दे दिया ना first वाला. First वाला very easy ना. Let's see how you are applying your common sense. Rent paid 40,000. The same financial year, okay. What was our financial year? 2021. Which include, which include, this is 40,000 includes rupees 5,000 paid for 1920. Oh, 1920. Means in current year 2021 you have paid 40,000. But this 40,000 includes some payment of rent of previous year. Correct? Yes, sir. And not confused. So my question is that what is the rent expense? Rent expense of which year? But how much? Really? 40,000? डर लग रहा है. You said 35 ना? Really? Understood. हाँ? इतना जल्दी? इतना जल्दी मत करो भाई. सिलेबस जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा. 40 minus 5,000 is equal to what? 35,000. It means expense of 2021 will be recorded in 2021. It will not include any expense of previous year. That should be recorded in previous year. It means, can I say everyone? Everyone. Now coming to the journal entry. Can I say in 1920 already we have recorded one transaction? What transaction we have recorded? Rent account debit to what? Rent payable. Very good. Excellent. This was already recorded with an amount what? 5,000. Everyone, please. I am asking the next question. So excellent. Perfect. I am not saying anything to you. You are only giving me. This is concept. Already this journal entry has been done in 1920. Now, if you can give me for 2021, what will be the journal entry? Then मजा आ जाएगा. What will be journal entry for 2021? Sorry. First thing, don't discuss. Don't discuss. We are not here to discuss. We are here to say our understanding. Right now, right? Don't think. Whenever I ask, write and do, then ask, then answer me. Once you write now, you understand much. When you think now, something गायब हो जाता है. Thinking thing. Write and do. You said expense is 35,000. I said excellent. Perfect. So it means now give me journal entry for 2021. Now give me the journal entry for 2021. Previous year journal entry is also correct. Previous year journal entry is also correct. Write and do. Something आएगा. आएगा. Don't think much. Write and do. Right ray. Right ray. Journal entry. Written. Right. Even though you are writing wrong, chalega. I said answer even you don't know. Try to attempt. Write wrong journal entry. Correct. Correct. Wrong is not at all matter. Whether you are able to express or not, that will matter. Okay? बताओ. Who will say me? No, one by one. Who will say me? हाँ बोल. Cash account debit. Whether cash is coming in or going out. Means you have not applied the rules. No, 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 re, re. Apply rules, please. When you are writing journal entry, apply the rules also. Huh? Now we are into that stage. You are doing tag journal entry and you are doing mistake. खतरनाक है. I have given you the rules. Apply the rules. Simple. Correct now. Anyone who want to answer? So one answer I got, rent account debit. How much? Huh? 35. To cash how much? 35. But payment is how much? 40 na? Just try to. You said expense increases by how much? 35,000. Okay. But cash is going out how much? So cash is to record the other aspect as per that number na. So how much cash decreases? 45,000. अरे बोलना रे. Sorry, 40. I am saying cash decreases by 40 or not. So decrease in asset will be created. Difference is what? So 5,000 debited. So the last year there was a liability. When you pay the liability is decreasing or not? Yes. Is last year liability also decreases? Last year liability decreases na? There was some liability in last year balance sheet. अरे बोलना रे. There was some liability in the last year which was paid in current year. When you pay the liability, that liability will increase or decrease? That liability will increase or decrease? Decrease in liability will be? Decrease in liability will be? Decrease in liability will be? Huh? Increase in asset will be? Increase in asset? Decrease in asset? Increase in liability? Decrease in liability? Debited. Decrease in liability will be debited. The rent payable of last year now debited. So this is liability which got decreases and debited, and you can see both the aspect. This equal aspect says that amount debited should be equal to amount credited. Amount debited must be equal to amount credited. Understood? Have you understood? Abhi, we have not completed this concept. We'll take another 2 hours in this concept. Understood? Don't. I am not in hurry. I am not in hurry. I will take each concept till you understand. So one more class I will give to this concept only, accrual concept, because I know the importance of this. I am not in hurry. For today, this much only. But have you understood? Have you understood? I will take another 2 hours. This is only starting point of this concept. Detailed discussion is still left for it. Come by revision. I require only 1 hour for accounts. I said total 4 hours, but I require only 1 hour for accounts. Don't revise other subjects. Revise my subject only. Nice. Give equal importance. Love every faculty. Huh? Love every subject. Correct? Okay. Arey, रुक जा. Till I say thank you. What is this? I am also in hurry. Yeah. Someone is waiting for me also. Yes. I know someone is waiting for you, but someone is waiting for me also. I am also. Good friends. Great. So I have also some good friends. Only you will have. Huh? I have also some good friends. मजा तो आता है ना नालायक. So please, still I say thank you. Don't do मतलब gives a demotivation. Correct? I am not packing. I am not doing any packaging. Have you understood this? Thank you very much. We'll meet tomorrow. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Enjoy your remaining day. Bye bye. Bye bye.